Welcome everyone, this is Yvonne Davis. I'm an accredited facilitator with Rocky Mountain Compassionate Communication Network, and I'm inviting you back for Unleash Your Creativity, a blending of The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron and Nonviolent Communication by Marshall Rosenberg. So today I am in week 10 and I'm going to be talking about touchstones, which is something that Julie Cameron mentions in week 10. Now, this one, is meant to be fun, but can sometimes feel a little bit challenging because we have such an intense work ethic in this country that's sometimes hard for us to play and give ourselves pleasure and enjoy ourselves. So I invited Mr. Snuggles here to help us with this. So I'm going to talk about my touchstones. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quick. I've been making a list of touchstones, which I recommend you do as well. So I'm going to show you my list. Alrighty, so this is what I started with. Waking up naturally. Now, touchstones don't have to be anything extravagant. They can actually be fairly simple. So waking up naturally, snuggling with Mr. Snuggles, drinking hot coffee in the morning, writing in my journals, having the house to myself, traveling, more journaling, walking to the cafe, sitting in a cafe, reading and more journaling, watching YouTube videos, sitting on the porch on a warm sunny day, studying the astrological alignments, and talking with David. But I have lots more. I just didn't get them on my list. So I'm going to share a few more. And again, this is just about ways to comfort yourself when you're under stress, because this week is about self-protection. And she talks a lot about addictions. And I think, the issue around addictions is that as children, we may not have received everything that we needed. And so addictions are a way to try to meet those needs as adults, but not very effectively. As an example, when we're a child, we're given like a blanket to comfort us or a teddy bear to comfort us. And we might also, like our mom gives us a bottle or a pacifier. But as adults, it's not like sanctioned to have these kinds of things. So instead, what people do is they still go to the bottle, just a different kind of bottle, and they still go to the pacifier, just a different kind of pacifier. It's called a cancer stick. Comfort themselves. So I think it would be better if we just let ourselves have teddy bears when we're grown up and not make a big deal out of it, If it comforts you, then I think it's perfectly fine. And Mr. Snuggles is one of my touchstones. So he will be joining us for this video. And also, I love to read. Reading is very comforting to me. I'm reading Your Resonant Self right now by Sarah Payton, which I've mentioned before in these videos. And also, I like to do these, I'll show you my vision board. This is just one of that side, but then also this side has more pictures on it. So I just put all kinds of different things on it. Like all the boats out there and ideas for stories and characters and traveling and just all kinds of things that are meaningful to me. More ideas for stories that I like to write, and maybe imagine a house I would like to live in. So those are kind of fun. So those work as a touchstone for me. And also, as I've shown you before, sometimes I do the same thing with Pinterest. So I'm going to show you my Pinterest board here. Okay, so these would also constitute some of my touchstones. So let's get Mr. Snuggles here all nice and comfy. Alrighty, so I'm going to see if I've come up with anything else. Oh, getting lotion rubbed on my feet. I love that. Being in the master's program, I enjoy that. And doing the artist's way, I love doing the artist's way. Okay, so let's look at some of these pictures here. Like, I'll just start with this one, landscaping. So to me, this is kind of fun and comforting. I like to go and look at these pretty pictures and imagine someday I will have a home where I can grow all kinds of beautiful plants and make beautiful, comfy places to sit. So, you know, it's free to kind of browse through the pictures, and I find it enjoyable and comforting. So consider, you know, these would be some of my touchstones as well. Sitting out on the porch, sitting in nature, enjoying nature. Sometimes in the past I've bought a membership to the Denver Botanic Gardens. I would go there to relax. So if you've never done Pinterest, I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, I'll shift to one of my other boards. See what else we got here. Cat riding a cafe. I probably showed you this one before. Yeah, to me, like going to cafes and writing my journal or reading, it's very comforting. Visiting with friends, having a cup of coffee, traveling. To me, that's what life is about. I love interesting journals too. You can see here some examples, some really interesting ways to do journals. So these would all be some of my touchstones. So the point of touchstones is that they don't need to be expensive or elaborate. They're just simple things in life, and it really helps us to get grounded in the physicality of life. This one I call Bohemian Chic because I kind of like the funky decorations. You know, so just an interesting piece of furniture or some pillows, books. Can be different ways to create touchstone plants, gardens. Let's go here and look at Earth and Art Harmony. So some mosaic tile projects or fairy gardens, little succulent gardens. So kind of artwork. Books, bookstores. That's another one of my touchstones. Love going to bookstores, especially used bookstores. A book a day keeps reality away. Keep calm and disappear in books. Okay, see what else we've got here. All different ways to bring a little bit of glamour into life. As you can see, I love coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Love it. Coffee and books and lounging and reading and writing. Some of my favorite things to do. And let's go look at some cozy spaces. Yeah, I like the idea of creating cozy spaces and being in cozy spaces. So that would be a touchstone for me. When I need comfort, if I can go to a place that feels really cozy and warm and safe and comfortable. and some beauty. So as you can see, I love cozy spaces. I love beauty. I love comfort, but it doesn't have to be expensive. Places just to relax and connect with the self. So that's my video on touchstones. And like I said, sometimes it's kind of hard for us as adults because we're expected to act like adults, and and I think we sometimes forget about the fact that we still have a child inside of ourselves, and I think that's what Julie Cameron is trying to help us see, is when she calls it the artist child, to give permission to that child coming out and stop trying to make that child act like an adult all the time. Just let them be a child. So remember to have fun. Remember to enjoy life. If you want a Mr. Snuggles, he's got lots of family. Alrighty, so that's it for today. And I hope you enjoyed my trip down Comfort Lane and all the touchstones, and that you'll give yourself permission to relax and enjoy life and self-connect and take care of yourself. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.